What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe as it would really help out my channel and allow me to continue to make these videos for you guys. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Choosing beggar classmates demand goodie bags. Okay, this story comes from a long time ago, back when I was still in grade school. I read a story that reminded me of this, so I thought I would share it. So, for starters, when I was in grade school, grades were split into classes of around 20 to 25 students. From 1st to 4th grade, my gran would help me make up goodie bags for everyone in my class, not my entire grade, important for later, for different holidays like Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. These bags usually had a small stuffed animal, candy, and favors like pencils, erasers, or small toys, and each would be labeled with the names of my classmates. Gran and I sat for hours making them every time. Everyone always liked the goodie bags. However, a lot of my classmates always seemed to expect the bags and want the bags, but were never very thankful for them. For instance, during Valentine's Day, everyone in my class knew they would get a goodie bag from me as a Valentine. But in return, I only ever got Valentines from my closest friends and the teacher. Most kids didn't even say thank you when they were given their bags. But oh well, it was just nice to give gifts to my classmates, so I didn't complain, and we kept doing it. Then 5th grade came. This was the first year that our grade was given rotating classes. So before 5th grade, all of our lessons were taught by our one teacher, but not anymore. Because I was now going to multiple classes, interacting with nearly my entire grade in a day, my gran and I decided that we would no longer do the goodie bags for holidays. Because it wouldn't be fair to choose just one class period to give them to, but we also couldn't afford to make them for my entire 100+ person grade. Fair enough, right? Wrong. It was nearing Halloween that year, the first holiday that would normally come with goodie bags. Some girl stopped me in the hallway one day and asked me when I was bringing in the goodie bags because Halloween was on a weekend that year. We normally would bring them the Friday before, or the Monday after in this case. And I told them that I wasn't going to be doing them that year. They pouted and asked why. So I told them it wouldn't be fair or cost effective anymore, cue more pouting. Then one of them says something to the effect of, "Well, we have blank with you, so how about you just bring them to that class since we're friends?" I, again, told them that it wouldn't be fair to pick a random class to make them for and ignore everyone else, and they kept insisting that it would be fine. Just want to pause for a moment and tell you that these girls were not my friends. As a matter of fact, they virtually forgot I existed until it was time for goodie bags. I only had about 10 real friends at any given time during school, and none of them would have tried to shake me down for free candy. Anyway, I told them I wasn't making goodie bags anymore, and that was final. They stomped off, pouting again. Word got around, and I had so many people that day asking if I was really going to stop making goodie bags. No, I understand why. No, thanks for doing them all these years anyways. Just a lot of people saying things like, "I'm gonna miss getting candy and toys," or "Are you really sure you can't bring them this year?" One person even suggested I make them smaller, like only fill them with candy so I could afford to make them for the whole grade. The only people who didn't give me a hard time were my close friends, who totally understood why I couldn't do them anymore. I went home that day regretting that I had ever made goodie bags in the first place. Luckily, people pretty much forgot about them by the time Christmas came around, though for a year or two after that, I still had a person here or there drop a hint like, "Hey bunny, remember when you used to bring goodie bags for everyone? That was always fun." Sorry there's no climactic ending or no justice served. If you want a little petty revenge, I did continue to make up really small goodies, candy bar here, stuffed animal there, for my very close friends, mostly just for Christmas and things, which earned a few jealous looks. "What the heck, you're not doing them this year? Why not? I really want one, can't you just make them for me then?" Hamster greater than friendship. So several years ago, I befriended my college boyfriend's ex. I was on good terms with Mike. His most recent ex, let's call her Lisa, had just moved near me and didn't have any friends in town. She seemed cool at first. We hung out a handful of times, including a couple outdoor concerts for which I provided all the picnic food and wine. She was kind of boring, but things seemed fine. One day, she texted me asking if I would take care of her hamster while she was out of town. I figure that hamsters are easy to take care of, so I say yes. She drops him off in his plastic habitat and I go about my day. That night, I'm woken up at 2 a.m. by this damn hamster spinning his wheel non-stop. I get up, take the wheel out, and go back to sleep. The next day, I discover that not only has he escaped his habitat, but that he's chewed holes in my purse and shoes. Little bugger. He escaped several times over the course of the week, despite me trying everything I could think of to keep the habitat secure. Cut to the following week, Lisa has picked up her stupid hamster. One night, I have a huge family emergency. My 20-year-old cousin has been murdered. Not joking, sorry this has taken a big turn. I'm at my aunt's house, I'm distraught, it's the most traumatizing night of my life, and I get a text from Lisa. Hey, I just noticed the hamster wheel is missing. I'm having a family emergency. Okay, but when can I get it? My cousin was just killed. I'm sorry, so can you drop off the wheel? She continues to call/text for several days, but I ignore her because what the F? One night, I get a text from her saying, "This friggin' booger stole my hamster wheel and is refusing to give it back. She won't answer me." This text was apparently meant for Mike, our mutual ex. I go off on her saying, "My cousin was literally murdered the night you kept asking about the friggin' hamster wheel. This has been a horrible week and I couldn't care less about your hamster's toy right now. I'll leave it in the bushes outside my building and you can come get it whenever the heck you want. Don't ever contact me again." But what if someone steals it? Jeez, I don't even know how to respond to this one. Well, my condolences go out to your cousin. Choosing Beggar team owner wants me to edit for free because your edits aren't even that good. Also harasses designers for not making free logos and thumbnails. So back in the day, like 2 or 3 years ago, I used to edit for these up and coming teams on Discord. I would edit for free because the vids never took long to make. Some did take a while, but majority were under an hour and it gave me something to do. There was this one team that I had joined which they said they would pay me and they had like 1,000 subs. When I first joined, I learned they were all a bunch of entitled brats. They had a very good team of designers which made really good logos and thumbnails for the players and team. The players on the team would spam these designers asking for logos and whatnot all the time, and at one point, since the designers who were working for free would get harassed by the owners and players on the server because they wouldn't make them free logos. But let's go to the next part. When the owner messaged me that they needed a vid, I said okay and asked to be paid first. He then told me that they would pay me $20 when the video was done and edited. Right away, I knew this was BS and asked to be paid first. He then pulled the, "Your edits aren't even that good, you should do it for free." I stopped replying. A couple minutes later, I had realized how many times I was taken advantage of and that I was wasting my time making free videos which I would spend time on. I soon after that had deleted my Discord account and haven't been on the site since. Also, I was told by one of the designers that the owner used the same tactic on me but had said that once he made each player a logo and basically whatever they wanted, he would pay them. I was told he never did pay. To anyone who has any type of skill or hobby like editing or GFX or really anything, do not do anything for free. If your skill is good enough to where you can make money off of it, don't do it for free because they'll give you a shout out, it's not worth it. I learned it the hard way and now I know why you don't work for free. Okay, that's a classic. Okay, just get it done for me. Oh, don't worry, I'll pay you after. Yeah, nice try, Chief. Free motorcycle restoration. Some info. I used to do part-time at a shop that fixes motorcycles where I would help some of the workers fix one. Story. I was in my room till my friend texted me. Choosing Beggar told me that he has a problem with his motorcycle. He knows about my old part-time job and asked me to check the problem. As I went there to look, it was serious. The motor wasn't working, some parts are missing, and the bike looked like he picked it up in the junkyard. I told him that I could do the paint job for free and that's it, but it's not good enough for him. He told me that I could restore the bike for him for free and goes on about, "Friends should do jack for friends." I told him that restoring a bike for free is not possible and left. I hear him screaming on how I was a bad friend. I stopped talking to him after that. "Hey, we're friends, why can't you just restore my entire bike for me?" "Chief, you're missing parts and your motor isn't working. There's no way I'm working for free." Nice try. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.